See an ace and then go low. If your hunch is right, the cash will flow on Card Shark. And here's the host of Card Shark, Jim Perry.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And welcome to Card Shark. That's terrific. Thank you. Well, what a way to start the day. Thank you very much. That was a great opening poem, I must say. Incidentally, it was just a little while ago that we asked for people in the audience if they wanted to send in poems, and I understand their response has been great. We thank you, and keep them coming. We'll try to use all of them we can. That was a marvelous opening poem from Andy Carr from Santa Monica, California. Thank you, Andy. We are at sudden death in the first game of the best 2 out of 3 match, so we're going to open up the board and get to the cards. Janice and Ann, if you will, load in the cards, and we'll pick up right where we left off with these Card Sharks. Carol Phillips, our champion. Hi, Carol.
Yeah.
Would you again tell us about yourself?
Okay, I'm presently living in Newport Beach. I'm working in that area as a secretary and a waitress, and I moved over here about a year ago from Hawaii.
And you have won $1,100, which is going to take you where?
To Germany.
To visit your sister.
Yes.
That's good. Our challenger, Ron Otis. Hi, Ron. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you.
And won't you tell us about yourself?
My name is Ron Otis. I'm single, firefighter, paramedic. I'm a native to California, and I like sports. I play football, basketball, and baseball.
Good. That's exciting work, the paramedics. You enjoy it?
Yes, it is. It's very interesting.
Good. Nice to have you both back here. Good luck to both of you. And each player has a deck of 52 playing cards, shuffled and cut before we go in the air. Carol, the champion, plays the upper cards, the red cards, and Ron, the challenger, the lower cards, the blue cards. Before you can begin calling high-low on the cards, you must win a high-low toss-up question. And as we left off, the question goes to you, Ron. And as you can see, it is question number 4 right away. We are at sudden death. Someone has to win on this play of the cards. Ron, we asked 100 married men, have you ever walked up to someone you thought was your wife and patted her behind, I guess, only to discover it was another woman? How many men said they had?
Oh, I'd say if they did it, I don't think they did it accidentally. Probably they did it on purpose. I'd say maybe, but not too many still. I'd say, no, I think it's lower than that. Accidentally, 14.
14.
Right. 14 is good answer.
I've done it.
Right.
And it's accidental.
14 is good answer.
Right, honey? It's accidental. Yeah, okay. He says 14. Carol, higher or lower than 14? I've accidentally patted another woman.
I would think that a lot of men, it would be easy to do. I'll have to say it's higher.
Oh, it's very easy to do, Carol.
Yes.
You say higher. If it's higher, you'll go to the board first. If not, it'll be Ron. The actual number of married men who walked up to someone they thought was their wife and patted her behind is 12. It's not higher, Ron. You were right on, Ron. Now, it is sudden death, Ron. You've got a 6, and of course you won the question. You have the right to change that 6. You need 4 cards to win. Carol has a 9. She needs just 1. You want to play it or pass it?
I think I'm going to change that base card and try and go all the way myself, Jim.
Okay.
Right.
Changing the 6 to a queen.
Good.
Now, Ron, if you can turn them all over, you've won the game, but one mistake and Carol wins.
The next card is going to be lower.
Lower than a queen. It is a 10. 1/4 of the way there.
Here we go. I'm going to go one more time. Next card is going to be lower.
Lower than a 10. Oh, no, it's an ace. It's not lower, and it's sudden death. Carol wins the first game of the match and $100. Let's set up for game 2, Janice, if you will. You're in a tough position there, Ron, because either way, either she plays with 1 or you need 4. It's a tough way to go.
Right. Well, I'm coming back.
That's
right?
That's
I'm
the way
to come back. Right.
I remember yesterday's show you were so nervous. Now you're becoming a leader out here, Ron.
Well, it's better a leader than a follower, and right now I'm following, so I have to change it around.
Ron needs this game. Janice is setting up the same 2 decks of cards, so if you can remember what's been played, it is often a help. Carol, the question to you. Now, I must remind you, of course, that the law requires that you're supposed to report your winnings from gambling. That is the law. We asked 100 men who were gambling in Las Vegas. Be honest. Do you report your gambling winnings on your income tax? How many men said they do not report their winnings on their income tax?
I don't think very many men do. I would think that 80
80
Did
do
not.
not report their
Right.
income tax.
Right.
They're gambling on their income tax, Ron.
Oh, let's see. I think that I know I don't report any winnings, and that's because I haven't won in Las Vegas. Could I say the percent? I think it's higher than that.
Even higher than that?
Even higher than that.
The actual number of gamblers who do not report their winnings on their income tax is 92. Right.
Here we go.
And for that comeback,
Here we go. Here we
starts
go.
with a 4.
Good card. Good card. I'm going to say the next card is higher.
Higher than a 4.
Hey, right. Ace. Lower.
Lower than an 8.
Hey.
It is a 3. Remember, you can freeze at any
Okay, I'm
time.
going on. The next card is higher.
Higher than a 3. Oh, no, another 3. Oh, the cards were rolling for you, Ron, but now Carol gets a chance to play a 9. Got to play it. You didn't win the question. You can't change it.
I'll say the next card is lower.
Lower than a 9. No, it's a queen. Couldn't take advantage of it, and Janice will fill in the spaces. And Ron, the question goes to you.
I'm ready.
We asked 100 people, which would be harder for you to give up for a week, the telephone or the television? How many said it would be harder to give up television?
Television? Oh, I think a lot of people would rather give up the telephone than television. Television is more entertaining for most people. I'd say would rather give up the
How many
telephone.
find it harder to give up television?
Oh, I'd say about 75.
75
Right.
would find it harder to give up television than the telephone, Carol.
Nowadays, people don't appreciate the television, and I think the telephone is much more important. I'll say it's lower.
The telephone is much more important.
Telephone,
You say
definitely.
lower. The actual number of people to whom we are grateful who would find it harder to give up television is 52. It is lower, Carol, yeah. Okay. And folks, we thank you, and I'll call you later. Carol, you've got a 9. You can change it now.
We'll change that.
And changing it to a 4. Good change.
Much better. We'll go higher.
Higher than a 4. Yes, it's a queen.
Good card. We'll go lower.
Lower than a queen, and it's a 9.
Freeze.
You'll freeze.
Right
Move
there.
the freeze bar over. Can't take those cards away from you. And Carol, the question goes to you. We asked 100 8th grade boys and girls in Wabash, Indiana. Jack Benny was famous for playing what instrument? That's what we asked them. How many 8th graders knew he was famous for playing the violin?
Oh, I would think that would be pretty low. I would say that 15 knew.
15 knew that Jack Benny played the violin, Ron.
15 8th graders. I'm going to say 8th graders. Jack Benny. I think they know who Jack Benny is. I'm going to say it's just a little bit higher than that.
Say higher than
Yeah,
that.
just a little bit higher. 8th graders, yeah, they know what's happening.
Okay. Incidentally, in our poll, 2 of them said the tuba. Can you imagine Love and Bloom on the tuba? Oh. The actual number of 8th graders, however, who knew that Jack Benny was famous for playing the violin is 14. Not higher, Carol. Yeah. Carol was very close. We're looking at a 9.
We'll change that, Jim.
And you made a good change before. Oh, not this time. You're right up the middle with an 8.
I'll have to go higher.
Higher than an 8.
Lower.
It's lower as 6. Ron was rooting for it, and he got it.
Okay, 4, I'm going to say the next card is higher than a 4.
Higher than a 4. And again, a high card, a king.
Come on, I'm going to say the next card is lower than a king.
Lower than a king. Yes, it's an 8.
I'm going to freeze right there, Jim.
Ron freezes. We'll fill in the space, and Ron was looking over here. You're right. We're at sudden death. The last question.
Right.
Each player needs 2 cards to win. Ron, we asked 100 people, have you ever been harassed by a bill collector? How many said yes?
Oh, practically everyone, I would say, at one time or another. Bill, harassed, I say maybe 64.
64 have been harassed by a bill collector, Carol.
I would say that maybe they've gotten letters reminding them, but I don't think that many have actually been harassed. I'll say it is lower.
Lower. The actual number of people who have been harassed by a bill collector is 31. It's lower, Carol. Carol, it's sudden death. You need 2 cards. Ron needs 2. Do you want to play it or pass it?
We'll pass it.
You'll pass it to Ron. He's looking at an 8. You can't change it.
I've seen a
You
lot
need
of
them
high
both.
cards there. I've seen a lot of high cards, so I'm going to have to say the next card is lower than an 8.
And remember, one mistake and Carol retains the championship. Lower than an 8. No, it's a king. It's higher. Carol has done it again. Congratulations, Carol. Ron, cards didn't like you this time. Thank you for joining us. We have a nice party gift for you. Thank you, Ron. Ron Otis. Carol, come on down here. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Carol will play the money cards where she can win thousands of dollars right after this.
Hi, I'm Wilford Brimley, and I've had diabetes for about 20 years. I stay active and I feel pretty good most of the time. See, I do a few simple things now. I'm not perfect, but I try and watch my diet and exercise, and I check my blood sugar. And I get all my diabetic testing supplies from Liberty Medical. If you're 65 or over and on Medicare, call Liberty. They can help you live a better life. Hundreds of thousands of people trust Liberty. They're the nation's leader in home delivery of diabetic testing supplies. Bring everything you need right to your door. Fill out your insurance forms, even bill Medicare or your insurance company, and you pay no money up front. Oh, and they carry all the brands. If you have diabetes, you check your blood sugar and you check it off, and there's no reason not to. And call Liberty. They can help you live a better life.
For more information on free home delivery, call toll-free 1-888-557-9633.
Good morning. You're here to try Aleve Cold and Sinus.
My sinus is clogged.
My head hurts, too.
Well, the challenge is you only get one pill. But the minute your symptoms return, come tell me. Thanks. See you soon. Okay. Hi. It wore off?
No, I feel great. Can I have one for my husband?
Take the one-pill challenge. Aleve Cold and Sinus.
Do you have a secret wish to capture things most jiggleish? There's magic here, or so I'm told. Jell-O always breaks the mold. Jell-O gelatin makes some magic.
We are back with our champion, Carol Phillips. They're rooting you on. You ready?
I sure am.
Let's open the board and get to the money cards. Come on up here, Carol. Let's do it. Now you just won another $200 in the game. Yours to keep. Brand new deck of cards and new money to play with, and you're going to bet that money. We'll start you on the bottom line with $200 and give you these 3 cards. When you move up to the second level, we add another $200 and we add 3 more cards. Your minimum bets are $50 till you get to the top card, that big bet. There you must bet at least half the money. Carol, come on, you're going to Germany with the money you got. Let's go around the world now.
Let's do.
$200.
I'm ready.
And a choice of 2 base cards, starting with a 3.
Good card, Jim. We'll keep that, and we'll bet the whole $200 higher.
$200. Higher than a 3. And it is with a 5. It's still a good card with $400.
The 5 is a good card. I'll bet the whole $400 higher.
Oh, she's gambling.
I want some money.
$400 on a 5. Higher? Yeah, for the queen. $800 and a queen, Carol.
800. I'll bet the whole 800 that the next card is lower. A queen is a good card.
$800 lower than a queen. Oh, no! Oh, what a time for an ace to come up. But you're not out of it, Carol, because we're going to move that ace up here and give you the other $200 of betting money. It's a great card. 4 cards to go. What are you going to do now?
200 lower.
Let's do it again. Lower than an ace. It is. Now you're up to $400 with a 7, Carol.
I don't like 7s. We'll have to bet 100 that it is higher.
$100 higher than a 7? No, another 7. You're right, not liking them. Down to $307, Carol.
I'll bet another $100 that the next card is higher.
$100 higher than a 7. Oh, finally it's higher with a 9. You've got $400 as we move the 9 up, Carol. You must bet 200. You can bet more. You've got 400 and a 9. What's your big bet?
I'll bet $200 that the next card is lower.
Oh, come on, let's do it. $200. That's not much to ask. Lower than a 9. And it is with an 8. Okay. $600. Good comeback. You made a good comeback. And 1 card hurt you that 8 bet. Come on down here. But it keeps adding up. You're up to $1,900 now.
That's great.
And she's still here. She will retain her championship or lose it when we come back with a new challenger.
Attention. Introducing Opera's Golden Moments, a magnificent new collection featuring 40 of the most popular songs from opera. Here are some of the best-loved songs of all time. Even if you don't understand the language, the music will touch your heart. Almost 3 hours of brilliant performances by the greatest voices of opera. These are pieces so popular, many of them have been featured in movies and television. So many of the world's most beloved artists. Here's how to order. Call toll-free now for Opera's Golden Moments. 3 cassettes, $24.98. 3 CDs, $29.98. Call now.
Hi, I'm Jan Muller, and you've seen me demonstrating space bags on TV for over 7 years, with over 30 million space bags sold worldwide. Why? Because space bags are guaranteed to turn this closet into this closet. Simply pack your items into space bag and seal the zipper with our brand new Sure Zip Sealer. Then, just vacuum out the air. Your items are vacuum sealed and safe. No matter where you store them, everything comes right back to life. Our jumbo bag holds 2 comforters and 4 pillows. And our large bag holds up to 12 sweaters. Space bags have sold for as much as $40 on TV. With my special offer, you pay only $19.95. Plus, get the sport and travel bags absolutely free. That's a total of 5 space bags.
Call 800-549-1620. Get Jan's amazing TV offer from Space Bag. Remember, you get a total of 5 space bags for the incredible price of $19.95.
Thanksgiving weekend. Dinner with in-laws? No, stupid restraining order.
Another thankless Thanksgiving? Then plant your ass on the couch for 4 full nights of your favorite game shows. Fully stuffed Thanksgiving beginning Thursday, November 22nd. Go stuff yourself.
Okay, Carol, let's defend the title now as we set up 2 brand new decks of cards and our next challenger on Card Sharks. Elaine Stansfield. Hello, Elaine. Welcome. Come on up nice and close there to the microphone so they can see. There you go. Tell us about yourself, Elaine.
You know my name, Elaine Stansfield. I was brought up in Boston, and as soon as I got out here, yeah, but I said I never wanted to live anyplace else. I love it here.
You don't have that Boston accent, Elaine.
No, I lost it during those years.
Just a couple, though, right?
I'm a writer.
Good.
And I've written a book, and I got double-crossed by my agent, and so I'm looking.
How did he double-cross you?
Oh yeah. He just
didn't do right by you, right?
He didn't do what he promised.
Doggone it. An agent would do a thing like that? It's hard to believe, Elaine. My goodness. Good luck in the match. Elaine will play the lower cards, the blue cards. Carol, the champion, plays the upper cards, the red cards. Carol, we start with you. We asked 100 married women, did you say no the first time your husband proposed to you? How many women did say no the first time their husband proposed?
Oh, I would think that would have to be really low. I would say that 7 said no the first time.
Why do you say it would be low?
Because if they're married now, I would think that, well, men are pretty slow nowadays.
You figure the vibes are right, huh?
Yeah,
Higher or lower, Elaine?
Oh, it depends on how many people who propose to you. Most women have had more than a couple proposals, and so it's got to be higher.
You say higher. The actual number of women who said no the first time their husband proposed is 29. It's higher, Elaine. Yes. Elaine, you'll start off with a 6 as your base card. Do you want it?
Yeah, it's all right. I think, yeah, I better change it.
Oh. It was all right till you thought about it, huh? Now you're going to change it, too?
I thought about it, right.
0 and 8, not a good change.
Not as good.
Got to play that one.
Then I have to play it. I'll play lower.
Lower than an 8? No, it's not lower. And right away, the champion gets a chance to play a 10. Call this one, Carol.
Lower, Jim.
Lower than a 10. It's a 2, very much lower.
We'll go higher.
Higher than a 2 to another 10.
We'll freeze right there.
Freezing it right there as Carol needs 2 cards, Elaine needs 4. And the question to you, Elaine.
I do indeed.
We asked 100 trial lawyers. While you were trying a case, has the judge ever fallen asleep? How many trial lawyers said the judge had fallen asleep during a case?
Where were these lawyers? All across the United States?
Oh, we just 100 trial lawyers.
Okay.
It was a poll of trial lawyers.
I think most lawyers that I know have at one time or another had a lawyer fall asleep. So I think it's got to be 40.
40. Carol, higher or lower?
Well, if they fell asleep, they're not lawyers anymore. I would say it is lower.
You say lower?
Lower.
They wouldn't still be working if the judge went to sleep. The actual number of trial lawyers who said the judge had fallen asleep while they were trying a case is 29. It's lower. Carol. Still a fairly sizable number. I'm surprised. You want that 10?
I'd like to change it, please.
And it becomes an 8. Ooh, another bad change.
Oh, well, that's not much better, but we'll go lower.
Lower than an 8? No, it's a queen. It's not lower. Elaine, play off this 8 and call this one.
I still have to play the 8. I'll try higher this time.
Higher than an 8. And this time it's lower with a 4. You just had them backwards there, Elaine, and it is Carol's turn, and it is time for me to take a turn to take this commercial message. We'll be right back.
Love that, Bob? Well, we've got a whole Bob Lovin' hour today, starting with the Newlywed Game at 4 p.m. Eastern, followed by Card Sharks at 4:30. That gives you a whole hour to love that, Bob. That's Newlywed Game at 4 and Card Sharks at 4:30, only on Game Show Network.
So, here I am, all grown up. And my mom's not cooking my breakfast anymore. But I can still taste how smooth and creamy and perfect everything was when she made my cream of wheat for me. And now it's my turn. They like it with strawberry jam or honey. You know, life's got enough lumps. I'll just keep it as smooth and creamy as I can for them.
Cream of wheat, so good to hold on to.
There's a time when this thing was sweet. I'm not sure when exactly, but now this relic is, shall we say, past its prime, sort of like your old computer. Right now, you can upgrade to America's favorite PC, a complete Dell system with an Intel Pentium 4 processor for just $8.99. Dig it. Oh, you're the more mobile type, not a couch potato. You can get a Dell notebook with the Intel Pentium 3 processor for $11.49. Check this out. Right now, both come with a free printer. Getting a Dell is so easy. All you gotta do is call or go online, and the Dell folks will help you build the computer that's right for you. Yup, a Dell desktop for $8.99 or a notebook for $11.49. Well, don't just sit there. At these prices, you can get a Dell with what you find right here. Dude, you're getting a Dell. Easy to buy, easy to own, easy as Dell.
Okay. Elaine, you don't like that 8, but you got to win a question if you want to get rid of it. Because right now, Carol needs 2 cards to win. Elaine needs 4 cards to win. This is the first game of the match. And the question to you, Carol, we asked 100 married women a ridiculous question. If you woke up tomorrow morning with a mustache, who would be more upset, you or your husband? How many women said they would be more upset?
Oh, if it happened to me, I would definitely be upset. I would say that 85 women would be more upset.
85, they take it more personally. Elaine, higher or lower?
They have to think about their husbands, but I think they think about themselves first. It's got to be a little bit more than
Even
that.
more than that. The actual number of married women who would be more upset than their husband if they suddenly grew a mustache is 83. It's not higher. Carol, you had it very close. Now you can change your 8 if you'd like.
Let's change that card.
And we change it to a 9. A little better.
Okay, we'll go lower.
Lower than a 9. No, it's a jack. It's not lower. And Elaine, you're still looking at an 8. Call this one. Can't change it. You didn't win the question.
Lower.
Lower than an 8. This time she's right. 1 out of 3 with a 6. What are you going to do now?
Higher.
You're going to continue. Higher than a 6. It is an 8. Freezing it right there. We've got a tie as each player needs 2 cards. And the question to you, Elaine, we asked 100 farmers in Iowa, do you own a tuxedo? Remember, this is sudden death. How many farmers said yes?
I think the answer has got to be fairly low because farmers are not normally...
How many?
18.
18. Higher or lower, Carol?
I would say farmers wouldn't own tuxedos. I'll have to say it's lower.
Lower. The actual number of farmers in Iowa who own a tuxedo is 8. It's lower. Carol. Sudden death, Carol. You need 2 cards. Elaine needs 2. Do you want to play it or do you want to pass it?
I'll pass it to Elaine.
Yeah.
All right, Elaine, you've got an 8, and again, you've got to play the 8. You can't change it. Turn them over.
Higher this time.
Higher than an 8. One mistake and Carol wins. Higher? Yes, it is. It's a 10. 1 to go. Call it, Elaine.
There isn't a face card on the place. It's got to be higher.
Going against the odds, higher. And it is... No, it's not higher. Carol wins it. It's sudden death. Game 1 to the champion and $100. And we'll take time out for this. Please watch. They pay the bills.
Sooner or later, you're going to realize
Big box. I'm going to get the big box.
there's no defense against a whammy. Press your luck every day at 9:30 and 1:30 Eastern, every night at 9:30 and 1:30 Eastern.
It seems that everyone has fallen in love with Olay Daily Facials. Leading magazines and beauty experts have chosen it to be the best new facial cleanser there is, that also tones and exfoliates, just like a facial. That's why millions of women love Olay Daily Facials. If you haven't seen what it can do for your skin, try it. You may never wash your face any other way again. Olay Daily Facials. Love the skin you're in.
Now there's one name to know when you're decorating your home, American Blind and Wallpaper Factory. With more products and a new website, it's never been easier. We've been around for over 50 years, offering the world's largest selection of blinds and wallpaper. Now we offer that same personal service on our website. You'll discover an unbelievable selection of wallpaper, blinds, lamps, rugs, decorating accessories, and more. All at savings you won't find anywhere else. Visit us now at decoratetoday.com or call to get this free catalog. It's filled with decorating tips, a free blind and wallpaper measuring guide, and savings up to 85% off. UPS shipping is free, and most orders go out in 72 hours. For the best selection, prices, and service on all the brand names you're looking for, call today or visit us at decoratetoday.com, where we make decorating so easy, it's fun.
For your free catalog, call 1-800-708-4710 now or visit us at decoratetoday.com. That's 1-800-708-4710.
Your pet's exact same heartworm and flea medications delivered to your door for less than you're paying now.
It costs less than buying from my veterinarian.
Took less than 5 minutes to order.
You don't have to make an appointment. You don't have to miss work.
Now I call PetMeds and get my pet's heartworm medication delivered right to my door.
The exact same flea and tick medications you get from your vet.
Only they're cheaper.
1-888-PET-MEDS. We deliver savings and convenience on HeartGuard, Advantage, Frontline, and all other pet medications. Call to order now or order online.
It's time for Love Hollywood Style on Tattletales. Then catch a spousal slugfest on classic Newlywed Game, followed by Card Sharks.
Well, that's all the time we have. Carol leads 1-0. Elaine needs 2 in a row. Can she do it? We'll find out next time on Card Sharks. Bye-bye for now.
One of our polling groups will receive Gibson's microwave oven with digital timer, defrost setting, solid-state variable power control, and temper sensor cooking probe. Gives you dependable, cool, clean, fast-paced cooking furnished by Gibson. And some of our contestants will receive a True Test 8-gallon shop vac from True Value Hardware stores, who combine value and personal service in over 5,000 locations nationwide. And Town & Country tableware by Washington Forge. Beautiful Fleetwood handles and mirror-bright stainless steel dishwasher safe from Washington Forge. And enjoy reading outstanding paperback books from Fawcett, including Summer Story, A Beautiful Tale of Love and a Boy's Journey into Manhood, and a boutique gift set from Miss Breck, America's leading aerosol hairspray. When your hair's the way you want it, keep it that way with Miss Breck. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.
They're not acting this way for the money.
What shall I do?
Or the glory. They do it for the love of the game.
Card Sharks, weekdays at 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. Only on Game Show Network.